Hey, welcome back, guys. This is Matt Larson 10 coming at you guys with some great news. Yesterday, Yakima County out of Washington State held their county conventions, and Ron Paul took 27 out of the 44 elected state Republican delegates from Yakima County. You guys, that's great news. These county delegates then will go on to the state delegation, and then from the state delegates, they're going to be sending 43 state delegates to the national convention in Tampa, Florida. So that's great news. Ron Paul you've been just hearing stories about Ron Paul all the time, about all these different counties and then state conventions sending more people on for Ron Paul winning majorities. And this is the great thing about the caucus process, guys. That's when the actual politics comes out, and if we have enough ground support and enough just people who are educated on how the caucus process works, Ron Paul will continue to do this. And it's just been great news. Actually, they said that they would have gotten 4 more delegates if they wouldn't have had their time limit enacted on them. The time limit stopped at 3 p.m. and they said that they would have gotten 4 more delegates. Now, actually, they were supposed to elect 49 delegates for this county to send on to the state convention, but because they ran out of time, they only elected 44. So to have another 4 delegates, I mean, that would have been a good boost right there. I mean, that would have been a pretty large majority. To take 31 delegates, that's good news. I mean, 31 out of 49, guys. You don't see that in the mainstream news very often, and they're not covering this kind of stuff. That's why we need to cover these kinds of things, because they're not doing it. One thing that has been brought to my attention is when people are announcing they know of people that are delegates and stuff, and that here are the results, not to actually put out the people's names in there, because that's when people could be co-opting it a little bit more, the sleeper cells and stuff. We need to keep the names on the down low for now, guys. We don't really need the opposition to be knowing who the delegates are. The delegates know who they are. They know who they're supporting. Whether those people are supporting Santorum or Mitt Romney, quote unquote, but then they abstain from voting in the first round, well, who knows, guys? They're for Ron Paul in the end, so that's all that really matters. So make sure you guys thumbs up this video. If you guys have any other stories about this in your county convention where Ron Paul took the majority of the delegates, please send in as a video response or a text response, and I will get that out there as fast as possible. And as always, guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button, stay up to date on all the current Ron Paul news. It's Matt Larson 10. Go Ron Paul. Peace.